Okay, Darth Wiz coming at ya with what do you know, McFarlane Toys, movie Maniacs, 5,600 pieces, Apollo Creed. Absolute stunner of a figure. Tempted to pull it out of package, I might. I'm sort of more leaning as an inbox collector, but I like how it's set up here. It looks really nice. Got it from Amazon. It's got a nice hang tab here, so I might just hang it off of that. Even get a nice Apollo Creed rookie card. I don't know if that's the only one they've ever made, or if they've done. I think they've done some similar ones. I think Hot Toys might have done these 15 years ago. But anyways, and I think there was an original line where I may have had some of these Rocky figures back in the 80s. I think they did do some of them. For some reason, it's in my memory there. You can kind of see the card there through there. You get some really awesome sculpts. Apologize about the glare. Get a Creed's championship belt there. Really cool. The only one thing I gotta say is if you notice, his right foot is forward and he's in a southpaw stance. Now, Apollo Creed, he's supposed to be the ultimate version, sort of a super version of Muhammad Ali, maybe with a bit of a cross from what's his name? Larry Holmes there, like the perfect boxer. And that was sort of at the time when they first made this first film. And but Carl Weathers, rest in peace. There he is. Sort of an unsung kind of forgotten about how good of a role he played in this film, in the entire series. Unfortunately, they killed him off in the fourth one. But the first two movies were kind of my favorites. Although I love the third and the fourth one. The fifth one, unfortunately, I think they just went the wrong route there. No one wanted to see that after part 4. They should have changed that whole story. It would have, they had Tommy Morrison, who was a real boxer, won the WBO championship. I used to be a big boxing fan back in the day. It sort of died off. Grew up during the Mike Tyson era of boxing. And Evander Holyfield, and eventually, Lennox Lewis. Loved George Foreman, especially his lean, mean grill. Anyways, there it is. Really nice figure there. Carl Weathers did a fantastic. If you've never seen the Rocky movies, they're brilliant. I'm not just saying that. It seems like a word that's thrown out there a lot. Brilliant. But anyways, great to at least get him in the stands. Can't believe they messed up on his southpaw. I mean, he wasn't a fighter that was supposed to be so perfect. He could switch and from southpaw to right, but he predominantly fought right-handed. But he was sort of like that super athlete that could do anything. And it was such a wonderful story with him and Sly. But he made this movie. Like, if you didn't have him, it would not have come off the way that, he just had a perfect actor, really kind of forgotten. If you watch the first two films especially, and then even the third, especially the third too, you kind of see how great Carl Weathers was. Like, he was such a perfect dynamic duo, and he could carry his own. Unfortunately, he didn't really get too many shots at leading movie roles. He was sort of before his time for various reasons, but it is what it is. And there it is. So definitely a piece that I would get. I'd give this, I don't know what I'd give this. Maybe like an 8.5 out of 10. It's just that putting him in the southpaw. And a shout out to my buddy Matt. You know who you are, brother. Nell Swan. I will call you Nell Swan. Pointed that out. I didn't even notice it at first. I was just like, yeah, what the heck? He's in a southpaw stance. Like, you think you get that? I don't know if they were going for a specific movie shot, but that doesn't matter. He should have been in the right-handed, left foot forward, and the proper boxing stance. But that he's, because he's a right-handed fighter predominantly. Even though obviously I've already mentioned, he's supposed to be the guy that can do pretty much anything. Originally billed as that, anyways, in the first two movies. But anyways, we'll see what other ones they do. It'd be great if they do A Clubber Lang would be absolutely phenomenal. Maybe a few more of them. An Adrian, a Paulie. I'm forgetting his name right now, but the lead head coach of, Apollo Creed would be great too. He was instrumental in those films, and maybe a Dolph Lundgren, a Tommy Morrison would be cool. And that other famous boxer, I'm forgetting his name too, who played sort of the villain in the fifth movie there. And the fifth movie is just kind of a blah. They screwed it up. But anyways, for me, the first few films were the best. So, anyways, celebrate Carl Weathers. We don't get great movies like this anymore. I don't know if we ever really will, the way things are going in Hollywood. But this was the best. Cheers.